Good morning everyone, welcome again to my kitchen. Today in our recipe train, we are going to make a quinoa chia bread. This is completely organic, gluten-free, casein-free, soy-free, nut-free, but it has seeds, which is very healthy. I have my ingredients here. Looks like a lot of ingredients, but most of them are seasonings and it's just like 4 or 5 ingredients more or less here. I have my food processor over here as well and we'll get to it later, but right now the ingredients are the soaked quinoa seeds. So this has been soaked for 24 hours. You can even sprout it for like 48 hours and then you can use it for this recipe, which would be a great addition. And over here I have the chia seeds. So this is more than 1 cup of chia seeds, but we only need a quarter cup of that, and I'm going to use the rest for my other recipes, which I'm going to make it today. It's very exciting with all these chia seeds because it is high in omega 9 and omega 3 as well. So it adds a great addition to my gut healing process. So over here I have soaked it for 30 minutes and I have filtered water here, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and I have baking powder, Himalayan pink salt, and I have this apple cider vinegar, and this is the brand that I'm using. And let's get started. I recommend a food processor for this recipe because the quinoa seeds should not be really blend, or they should be like half grind, and you will see the process. So I recommended the food processor because the quinoa seeds have to be well worked up with this recipe. If not, it is just going to stick up and hard to work with. And the chia seeds have to be blended the way it's supposed to be in a food processor, not in a NutriBullet or any type of Vitamix, which would make it like a paste. We don't want that. And let's see how we can do that. And one important thing in this recipe is we are not going to use any sugar, or even if it is natural sugar or any kind of yeast, even if it is nutritional natural yeast, we are just going to use apple cider vinegar to activate it. You can also use lemon juice to activate the whole process. Let's get started. Over here I have the soaked quinoa seeds, so I'm just going to take like 1.5 cup of this. Before that, I'm just going to pour half a cup of water into my food processor. Okay, now I'm just going to measure it 1.5 cup. You can also measure it while you start soaking, but I didn't, so I'm just going to measure it right now. Okay, here we go. I'm just going to open the lid because this is going to be hard to work with. Alright, I'm just going to spread it around. Very simple and easy recipe. It looks like a lot of ingredients, but it is really very simple once you get to know this and get a hang of it. And I'm just going to add another half a cup. Yeah, half a cup more or less. And now I'm just going to add 1/4 cup of chia seeds, but before that I'm just going to add my olive oil just to grease it up. I have a 1/4 cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil over here. You can also double or triple your recipe depending on how many people are going to take this bread, right? And now I'm just going to measure in the same olive oil scoop that we had here, 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of chia seeds, soaked chia seeds over here. And then I'm just going to do our seasonings. I have this Egyptian basil over here, just a little bit, just to add the spice up in time. And I'm just going to add some oregano. Oregano is very important for your infection fighting properties. Okay, now I'm going to add baking powder. This is like a 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And I'm going to add Himalayan pink salt, that is like a 1/4 teaspoon. And our last ingredient is a very important ingredient, which is apple cider vinegar to activate it. And it is a 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Alright, there we go. Alright, I pulsed it for 3 minutes, 3 whole minutes. You can even do it for like 3.5, 4 minutes if you're still not sure. We need to make sure the quinoa and the chia seeds are broken down completely. So that's what we have done, but never to a point it is really like a paste. We don't want that. We just want it to be worked up with and to be completely grind. Want the quinoa seeds to be completely broken down. Okay, now it is ready. And the other thing that I have done in this recipe, and I did in the other recipe also for the quinoa bread. If you have not viewed that, definitely watch that recipe. It's a great recipe. It's for the quinoa pizza crust. So over here I have wet my, basically rinsed my parchment paper because it is easy to work with. So there is a tip for you. So if you don't know how to work up with your parchment paper, sometimes if you are new, it is really a hardship because when you're starting to pour it in, and it is going to go everywhere. So this one is easy to work with, and I will show you how it really sits down. Okay, here we go. Look at the way it sits in here so beautifully. Oven is on preheat. This one has to go in the oven for 320 degrees for an hour and a half. That is 90 minutes. I'll be back. Alright guys, my quinoa chia bread is ready, and I just can't wait to show you guys. And over here, I have just taken it out of the oven, and it is nice and clean over here. Wow, it looks like a very crispy bread. Still a little hot, a little warm I should say. Then here we go, and it looks very nice on the other side too. Very well baked, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut it and show you guys. Wow, look at that. I'm just going to go ahead and make some more pieces. And here we go. Our quinoa chia bread is ready. Alright, this is the mayo avocado oil sauce. Basically, it is mayo sauce from avocado oil. I got it from Costco, and this, as you can see, it says non-GMO, and it is verified as well. And the ingredients are very simple over here. It is avocado oil, organic cage-free eggs, organic cage-free egg yolks, organic vinegar, sea salt, organic rosemary extract, and it says it contains eggs. So this is not vegan, but quinoa chia bread is vegan. But I'm just going to go ahead and use it as a spread. And then I'm just going to take my bread and spread it. And this is a great topping to spread on for your breakfast, because egg is healthy for breakfast times. And here we go. This is a great idea. You can also do hummus, any type of spread on top, and this is what we did for today. Hope you like this video. If you do, please do subscribe to my channel, and I'm coming back with more videos.